Hey everybody, what's up? How you guys doing? Today I'm going to do my first collab video with the lovely Ckey of Ckey Beauty. We met at IMATS and ever since we've just been talking to each other. I've been watching all her videos and I am so happy that we met because she is so sweet, so down to earth, and she does awesome videos. Definitely check out her channel, Ckey Beauty. I'll have a link for you down below. But yeah, I'm so excited to be doing my first collab. So yeah, we decided to go for a flawless face, a winged eye, simple makeup for the face, and a bold lip. We decided to go for two different kinds of bold lips. The first one is OCC Lip Tar in NSFW. It's a gorgeous blue tone red. Then we decided with the color that I have on my lips right now, which is Wet n Wild's Vamp It Up. It's a really deep lipstick, as you can see. So if you would like to see how we created this look, please keep on watching. So I already put on my CeraVe moisturizer, and it's great for dry skin like I have. It makes it feel so soft. And I put on the tiniest bit of this Mercier Hydrating Primer. I mentioned this in my January favorites video, so I just like to press that into the areas where I feel like I want a little bit of extra smoothness, since we want a flawless look today. And since I'm sick, I really do need a flawless face. Okay, so now I'm ready for foundation, and today I'm going to be using my all-time favorite drugstore foundation, which is the Revlon Colorstay for normal to dry skin. This is the shade Ivory, the lightest one that they have, and I really like this line because not only do I think it's just great quality, but I like it because there's a lot of different colors to choose from. I just take a little bit of that on the back of my hand, and I just start dabbing it on my face where I want the most coverage. So after I place it where I want it, I just start kind of blending it out with my beauty blender, and this is all I use. That amount that I put on, that's all I need, because this foundation is really full coverage and it just helps you get that really flawless look that we're trying to get today. So that's all I do for my foundation. I just dab it where I want it, and then I take the beauty blender and I start blending it out. And that's why I love the beauty blender, because I feel like it's so easy to use. Okay, so that's it for foundation, and I only used a little bit because I'm going to go in with concealer and correct whatever is left that needs to be corrected. Like, I'm going to go a little bit around my nose and my eyes. This is the Amazing Cosmetics concealer, and it's in the shade Ivory, which is a really light, cool toned concealer. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of that on the back of my hand and then go in with my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush and just start placing it in the areas where I have some shadows and some redness, like I said. So I just like to take a little bit onto the lid and up to the brow bone, and then I blend the rest out under my eye down here where I have the darkness and the shadows and all that good stuff. Well, actually it's bad stuff, but you get the idea. And then I like to blend it out in the beauty blender. Again, this is really great for blending out any liquid products, any cream products. That's what I like to use it for. Okay, so that's it for blending, and now I just like to use a little tiny bit of powder to get rid of a little bit of the shine. I noticed that this Amazing Cosmetics concealer does kind of make your face look a little bit dewy. If you like that, you could leave it, but I personally like to make it a little bit matte. So what I'm going to do is use a little bit of my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish Natural Powder. This is in the shade Light. So I just take a little tiny bit of powder on my face brush here, and I just like to powder my T-zone very lightly because, like I said, I do have dry skin and I don't need a lot of powder. When I do use a lot of powder, it just looks too heavy and we want to keep it looking fresh. So now that I'm done with my face, I'm going to move on to eyes, and I want to keep it neutral since we're going for such a bold lip and bold liner. So to do that, I'm going to use my Too Faced Boudoir Eyes palette. I love this palette for a really natural look that still is put together. I use this all the time. I'm going to start off by taking a little bit of this NARS shadow primer on my lid. So I'm just taking a little tiny bit of Sugar Walls and I'm placing that all over my lid. I love this color because it's such a simple, it's just like a taupey color, but it has a little bit of a champagne shimmer to it. Then I'm going to take this white shade down here called In the Buff. It's just a matte white, and I'm going to kind of place that under my brow bone. Then I'm going to take this light brown, it's a matte, it's called Fuzzy Handcuffs, and I'm just going to place a little bit of that into my crease and blend it out with the same brush that we've been using. Now I'm just going to go back into the shade In the Buff and put a little bit more on my brow bone just to make it highlighted. Okay, so that's it for the eyeshadow look. That is all that I'm doing because, like I said, we're going for a bold lip here, so I really wanted to just keep it very simple on the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and do that on my other eye and come back and show you how I do the liner. So to do my cat eye, I like to use gel eyeliner, and my favorite one is from Essence, and it's just a regular black gel liner, but it's only like $4. You can get it at Ulta, and it's my all-time favorite. I've talked about this so many times. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. I'm going to use my little eyeliner brush from Sigma. This is the small angle E65. Now to do my cat eye, I'm actually going to do the flick first because I feel like that is easier for me to make sure both sides match, and I think that's what the most people have a hard time with, is making sure the sides match. So I just start off by making a really small line, and the longer you go out, the longer your flick will look. I usually like mine to look pretty long, so I'm going to extend this a little bit more. Now I like to determine how thick I want the liner to be, and since we're going for a more bold look today, I'm going to make it pretty thick. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but I'm going to. Start drawing the line. Nothing perfect. Just take it out. So that's all I do to get the shape. I just kind of sketch the outline, and now I'm just going to go and fill this in. So that's what it looks like after it's all filled out, and I really love the shape of this because it kind of just opens up your eyes, and I just love cat eyes. I could go on all day about how I think they're great. Okay, so now for the lips. Ckey and I both wanted to do 2 colors just because, you know, to give you more options to show you how you can really change up your look. So the first lip color we wanted to do was a red. It's just very classic, and it can take any simple look up a notch. So for our red lip, we decided to go with OCC Cosmetics Lip Tar in the shade NSFW. This is the first lip tar I ever bought. I love this shade. And to apply this, I'm going to use my Real Techniques accent brush. This is just the perfect little brush to get into your lips with. And before I applied my lip tar, I did pop on a little bit of this Lipsil lip balm. It's my favorite lip balm. Those of you who've been watching my videos know that I love this stuff. So there you have it. I just kind of filled in my lips, went with my natural lip line. I didn't use any lip liner because these don't bleed on me. I don't have to worry about that. You can use a lip liner if you want to. And I definitely think this is a great red to have because it looks good on everybody. You really can't go wrong with a classic blue tone red. And today I'm going to use my Smashbox Softlights blush in the shade Prism. It's just a really nice light pink, and I'm barely applying this. And I find that sometimes if I put my blush on before a really bold lip color, I end up applying a little bit too much, and to avoid that problem, I just put it on after. So here is the look with red lips. We used OCC Cosmetics Lip Tar in the shade NSFW. I love this shade. Like I said, I think it's a great one to have because it looks good on everybody, and it's very pigmented, so a little bit goes a long way. So there's the red lips. Now I'm going to show you how to change it up with just your lip color, and we're going to use Wet n Wild's Vamp It Up lipstick. This is like an almost black. As you can see, Vamp It Up is a very deep lipstick. It is like almost black. I love it because it's so different. Okay, so I just removed the lip tar from my lips, and it did leave behind a little bit of a stain, but you won't be able to see it through this lipstick because it's so dark. And yeah, I'm just going to apply it straight from the tube. So there we go, that is Wet n Wild's Vamp It Up, and like I said, this might not be for everybody, but I think it's really different, and I think it just, you know, with a simple look like this, one lip color is all you need to really change up your look. I just love the fact that the look can be changed so dramatically with just a different lip color because, you know, you saw how we did the face. We kept it very simple and the look is very basic, but when it comes down to lip color, it's like a whole new world. You can definitely make it more classic, more edgy. So I hope you all enjoyed this collab tutorial with my friend Ckey from Ckey Beauty. Definitely check out her channel to see her look that she did. I will link it down below. And I do want to say a special thank you to Ckey for coming up with the idea of this collab video. This is my first collab of all time, and it was really fun to do. I love doing it. I really had a good time talking with her and, you know, back and forth just coming up with what colors we should wear. It was a really fun process. Everything about it I loved, and thank you so much, Ckey, for reaching out to me to do a collab because I loved it. So thank you to Ckey for offering to do a collab with me and making it a wonderful experience. She is so sweet, so down to earth, and we met at IMATS. I was walking around and just doing some shopping, and she came up to me and she was so kind, so sweet, and you know, she said she watched my videos and I was like so blown away. Definitely subscribe to Ckey's channel, Ckey Beauty, and check out her flawless face video so you can see how she did this look as well. I will link everything down below for you, and as always, thank you so much for watching.